Hi, in this video I will show you how to find the best tips. After launching the application, following the login screen, you will find yourself on the home page of the application, under the Browse Bets and Ratings tab, where tipster competition results are displayed. It is located within the Bet Calculator Betting Tips tab. Here we can see an explanation for tipsters' competitions. Place bets for free using the football odds of top 20 bookmakers. Every player gets a rating and everybody has access to all bets. Good rated players can put a paywall for their new bets and earn money from their subscribers. Above, we see a drop down for way of showing the bets, where we can choose various types of reports. These are different ways to view and search ratings. First one is Best Tipsters and Group, and this is the default report. Here on the left, we see the best ranked tipsters, and here on the right are the best groups. You're probably wondering what these groups are and what they're for. Each tipster can be a member of multiple groups. A group can represent a company, part of company, students in a school class, or a group of friends who have decided to have fun and compete to see who will be the most successful in tipping. You can also create multiple groups yourself, and in each one you can try a different betting strategy to see which one will be the most successful. Don't worry if you have poor tipsters within a group. They won't spoil their overall group rating, because the group's rating is based on the rating of its best tipster. What does this rating next to players and the group represent? In the top right, you can see this explanation. Rating equals rating percentage / unique bet likes. Return percentage represents how many percentages you would earn if it's positive, or how many percentages you would lose if it's negative. The most winning ones are highlighted in green and the losing ones in red. So the most interesting ones are the larger green return percentages. The second number represents how many unique bet legs have been posted. If the number of unique bet legs is small and the return percentage is high, it could be just luck. It would be best to have hundreds, maybe even thousands of unique bet likes to statistically prove that it's not luck, but rather a pattern. If the posted bets are mostly at lower odds, for example up to 1.5, then having a smaller number of unique bet likes might be sufficient. As the odds increase, a larger number of unique bet likes is needed for statistical reliability. Click on the currently top ranked tipster. This is Dusan Josic with a rating of 9.2/502. We are transferred on the best tipsters all-time report. On the right, we see all the groups that tipster has participated in, and within each group we see his rating per month. The best groups are those where the rating is mostly positive and consistent over months, with a sufficient number of unique bet likes. If the list is too long, right mouse click on bets and move mouse up or down. Alternatively, scroll using the mouse scroll, or you can use the scroller on the right. You can use this scrolling system on any long tables in Sharpless Maker. On the left, there is a search option. More about rating search in a separate video. Let's analyze this user's ratings. His overall rating is solid. He has joined many groups trying various betting strategies, but none of them have a sufficient number of bet likes. There is no consistent group from which reliable tips could be taken. We could see that bet group, the recent period, is under paywall. If we click on it, a dialog will appear, allowing us to choose how many months we want to pay for the subscription. Exit the dialog for now and return to the previous report using the Browse Bets link. Let's look at his bets from the Bet Profit group in April, where there were 10 bets. He played singles, mostly with one or partial one statuses. We see the stake and payout for each bet. At the top, we see the summary statistics for all bets, including the total stake, payout, the number of bets, and the cumulative rating for that group for that period. We can export these bets to Excel. To return to the initial report, we can click the Browse Bets link and then back. Let's explore groups part of the report. Click on the OilBG group. These bets are taken from the OilBG site that gathers many tipsters. We made a selection of their bets and tracked their profitability over several months. We see that all months are profitable, some more than others. The number of bet legs for each period is several tens, which is not bad. This group looks promising. It would be desirable to create a slightly larger number of bets from there to reduce the influence of luck and increase the influence of statistics. We can view bets from any period for that group. Pan over bets with the right mouse click to review them quickly. Feel free to explore and search for tipsters and groups ratings in different ways to find the one that suits you best to get winning bets. We also invite good tipsters to join the tipster competition and try their knowledge with us. If you are successful in predicting outcomes over several months, you can determine the monthly subscription yourself. More about this in a separate video. Thank you for watching.